So in the entertainment world as of late, there is a lot going on and a little going on because of, the quarantine. So I figured we're gonna talk about just a little mismatch of things that are going on that you need to be aware of. So, without further ado, you ready, Mr. Strange?
Doctor.
Sorry, Doctor. Doctor. Well, hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Nerd News. I'm your host, Chris Chavez. I'm still here and I'm kicking. And like I said in this episode, we're just gonna go through a bunch of little things, little projects that are going on in the world of entertainment so that you can talk to these things with your friends and family. But before we dive into today's episode, if this is your first time visiting my channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you hit that like, the subscribe, and that notification bell. And I am back here in this setup today. It's still, so far the setting is going to work. Yet again, it might change down the road, depending on, how we set things up in the new digs, the new casa. So when I was doing my research trying to, just to gather information to build this episode, I noticed there really isn't much going on. There's little casting announcements here, little projects are going to start there, but nothing really concrete. So the collection of stuff that I've gathered, I'm excited for all of these things, and I hope you will be too. So the first bit of news we're going to go on to is Disney Plus, one of Disney Plus's massive hits, The Mandalorian. So everyone is waiting for season 2 of The Mandalorian to, just grace our screens because we need more Baby Yoda in our lives. And now that we know that Boba Fett is going to be not just in season 2, but an actual more of a presence, so he's gonna play a key role in this, and rightfully so. It's Boba Fett. But the season 2 of The Mandalorian has added the Hitman. Do you remember the movie Hitman? It's based off of a video game. He has a bald head and he has a barcode in the back of his head. This guy? But the actor who played him, Timothy Olyphant, is going to be in The Mandalorian. He is cast, and it's pretty cool. He's a really good actor. Now, the last time we saw Mr. Olyphant was in was Quentin Tarantino's, oh my gosh, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And he's been in a slew of good movies and really bad movies. But he is a good actor. I just think he has poor decisions and, accepting projects. Except for The Mandalorian, which I would be anything. I would be a droid trash can. I don't care. Who he's playing in The Mandalorian, they haven't said. So we just have to wait to see. Maybe he'll be I don't think he'll be someone in the bounty. I think he'll just be like I'm gonna say a villager, just living his life, planting his crops with his wife and 4 alien babies. Now watch, I'm absolutely right. That would be so cool. But yeah, season 2 of The Mandalorian, everyone is excited for it. Everyone's pumped. I'm ready. I was born ready. Let's do this, Star Wars. So we're gonna move on from a really loved show in The Mandalorian to a movie that is so hated that the main actor, if you ask him, or if you tell him I've seen this movie, he will give you your money back for the movie. We're talking about Batman and Robin, kids. So the writer of Batman and Robin, Avika Goldsman, was doing an interview for one of his projects that he's currently working on, and they asked him, bro, listen, you have a good career, you're a good writer, but what happened with Batman and Robin? I mean, with classic lines as, "Nice to see you," and "Chill out," and "What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age." But you want to sit down with this man and ask him, why did you write this? He's currently working on Picard, and when they asked him this question, he actually did respond in a way that you kind of feel bad for the man. So he said, "We're all sorry. As for Batman and Robin, that one just confused me. I mean, we didn't mean for it to be bad, I swear. Nobody was like, this will be bad." I guess they didn't watch the dailies, did they? So he went on to say, "Here's the irony. There was a reel that was put together halfway through filming where it actually looked dark in an interesting way. It just is what it is, and I'm sorry. I think we're all sorry." I mean, the man did what he could, right? But I would love to see that reel. How vastly different is that darker reel from the movie, which was technically a giant toy commercial, if you think about it. And also bat nipples. So, I mean, I do feel bad for him, but he's a good writer. Picard's a great show. It's like Michael Jordan. The greatest basketball player of all times, but sometimes, in a blue moon, once in a while, you stink. You're bad, kid. You're bad. Get on the bench. But he has definitely redeemed himself in other projects, so we will forgive you for that. But at least he gave us a movie where we can all sit around with our friends and laugh at it. So now we're going to move on from one comic book character to another, which I am insanely excited about. If you are a fan of Mr. Neil Gaiman, then you will know Sandman. Now, Sandman has been in development hell for a while. Joseph Gordon-Levitt was trying to get a movie or TV show together. It's just been up and down, multiple directors and writers trying to get, its feet going, to get greenlit for something that would be amazing. But we are going to get an amazing cast, led by an amazing actor, which we'll get to in a second. But it's going to be an audible book, so it's going to be a feast for your ears, essentially. So this cast is going to be round off by James McAvoy. Now, if he's attached to anything, I will watch it. Like, if they're going to do Dirty Dancing featuring James McAvoy, I would watch it. Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants 2 featuring James McAvoy, I'd watch it. Titanic featuring, you get the point. But Sandman is one of those stories like Watchmen, where they said it was unfilmable. Like, it's really hard to take something like Sandman and adapt it into, a 2-hour movie. And last but not least, if you guys are a fan of some of the DC shows that have come out in recent times, The Flash, Leagues of Tomorrow, or Legends of Tomorrow, Constantine, which was fantastic. Well, Swamp Thing came out a while ago. It only lasted one season, and bam, they pulled the plug. And I don't know why. Swamp Thing was a great show. It was dark, it was swampy and wet. No, it was a really, really good show. It was based off of Alan Moore's comics. If you haven't read those, you need to, because it's amazing. But rumors are circulating that the fans, they voiced their concern, and DC was like, all right, yeah, we hear you. So season 2 might happen of Swamp Thing. Now, this came to light when DC posted I don't know if it was an unused poster from season 1 or a brand new poster being like, hey, just kidding, season 2. But looks like season 2 might happen, and I hope it does. DC they're on the right path, right? So they're on the right train tracks. Once in a while they'll veer off. Once in a while they'll completely fall off the track. Once in a while they'll just fall off the track, off of a bridge into the water. But sometimes, when the moons align correctly, they've got it. They understand it completely. But, they have a long ways to go to catch up to Marvel. But if you haven't seen season 1 of Swamp Thing, I would definitely suggest you give it a little gander, because it's pretty darn good. And guys, this is just a quick rundown of just a couple of things that are going on in the news as of today, entertainment-wise and nerd-wise. And let me know if there's something on this list that kind of piques your interest, or if you want to know more of. I would like to talk with you, because, you're my friends. But I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all of you for watching. Seriously, I love doing this show, even though sometimes there's nothing to report because the world's on pause. I find a way because I want to make you smile. Or at least I want you to shake your head and being like, no, Chris, you're completely wrong about that. And remember, guys, until next time, I can't think of anything. Like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Same with Stranger, Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange. Stephen Strange.